Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a NIO stock price prediction. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be doing a NIO stock price prediction in the year of 2021 and where I think NIO stock is actually going to be headed basically in the next couple of years. There's been a lot of talk, where NIO stock is actually headed. Is NIO stock headed to $100, $200, $500, $1,000? I mean, obviously no one can really tell the future, but what we can do is look at the current growth, look at where NIO stock is going to be headed in the next couple of years, and what NIO stock actually has going for itself as well. Looking at the 5-year chart, guys, this thing IPO'd September 12th of 2018. Obviously, it's a fairly recent IPO, already up 681%. Looking at the 1-year chart, guys, this thing is up 1,642% year to date. It's absolutely insane. I've said this time and time again that I do think NIO stock is the biggest growth stock of 2020. I mean, at the beginning of the year, this thing was trading around $4 a share. Now currently evaluated bigger than General Motors. It's come a long way in just one single year, guys. And I do think NIO stock still has a lot of room to grow. I don't think NIO is actually done growing yet. As you guys can see here at the top, NIO was almost $56, but then obviously, bad news after bad news kind of made the stock sink a little bit. Looking at the 3-month chart, up 146%. And like I said, NIO stock's currently sitting at $47 almost, and it basically makes people ask, where's NIO stock headed from here? They did a public stock offering recently, 68 million shares sold at a 7% discount, which I believe was at $39. A lot of people hate stock offerings just because they feel like it devalues the stock. But for me, I think it's a good sign that, NIO is raising capital so they can continue to expand. It's probably their biggest goal right now, and even in 2021, is getting their brand more out there. The only way you guys can do that is legitimately just by expanding, and NIO is headed in the right direction as far as that goes. Obviously, NIO, it's working very hard to really expand itself. As you guys know, it's dropping 2 new sedans, a minivan, and an SUV to be able to compete with Tesla. And as you guys know, Tesla is starting to expand in China. So NIO combating this by making more vehicles and selling more vehicles. Along with the public stock offering, guys, they were able to raise $2.5 billion simply just so they can expand, ramp up production, build more vehicles. We do have a big day coming up, guys. January 9th is going to be NIO Day. On NIO Day, I know people are expecting a lot. I'm expecting a lot. I'm very, very excited for NIO Day because on NIO Day, I believe they're just going to be showing us basically where the future of NIO stock is going to be headed. I mean, what's in store for NIO, what type of vehicles are they going to be producing. Also working on a 100 kilowatt battery and a self-driving chip. Those are 2 big, huge catalysts, especially when it comes to the EV game itself. The fact that NIO is using technology to be innovative, trying to stay ahead of the game, it looks really, really good on NIO's part. We got a dive in their earnings in November, and obviously we saw it was not a profitable quarter, but guys, you have to take a look at the bigger perspective. Their losses are shrinking and their profits are starting to grow. Their revenue is starting to grow as well. Already expecting $960 million in revenue by the next quarter. It shows a lot about the merit of NIO and the fact that it's been able to grow this much. We also did get a huge analyst upgrade from Goldman Sachs from $7 all the way up to $56. That's a huge analyst upgrade, guys, 666%. It goes to show that even these big time investors, guys, are starting to get really, really bullish on NIO. I mean, everyone's seen the amount of growth that NIO's been able to sustain in this year alone. Imagine what's in store for it next year as well. And we have taken a look at their deliveries, guys, and this is the biggest thing, and especially when it comes to NIO's growth, is they're consistently beating their delivery estimates. They're consistently selling more cars. So where does it leave NIO stock headed into 2021? Where do you think NIO stock is going to be headed in the next couple of years? For me, by 2021, I know that I think NIO stock is going to be hitting $100. Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, so there's no way to really factually say that NIO stock is going to hit $100. But guys, surrounded by all the evidence, surrounded by everything that's been going on for the stock itself, guys, it's not unlikely for NIO to be able to hit $100. And, for me, my long-term price target by 2023 is $300. And guys, by 2025, I think NIO stock can actually hit $450. Now, you have to think, guys, NIO has been experiencing a lot of growth lately, and guys, it's just more of the rampant demand in itself. The EV market is starting to mature, it's starting to grow. There's simply just more want for EV cars. Recent studies show that, in China, by 2025, 20% of all car sales are going to be electric vehicles, and they expect that number to jump all the way up to 50% by 2035. So, if NIO is going to be a dominant player in the game in China, this is going to solidify its growth just even more. A lot of people have been saying that, NIO's really going to start hitting this growth the next couple of years. And for me, I think NIO stock is going to be skyrocketing from here. Like I said, guys, I think this stock is ready to explode. I think this $46 price tag we're looking at here is super undervalued for the long-term growth that I actually have for NIO. Like I said, NIO is going to be a top EV company, especially when it comes to China. They're already planning on expanding to Europe in 2021. XPeng recently started selling cars in Norway, which is a huge catalyst for the Chinese EV game in itself. So the fact that NIO's trying to expand, is trying to get its brand out there, is trying to get its name out there, it goes to show, NIO stock is going to be growing for a very long time. And I do think that NIO stock is going to hit $450 probably by 2025. I know it's a long time away, but for me, guys, I'm holding long, I'm holding strong, because I don't think that NIO is growing. Guys, you have seen it this year alone. In the midst of a pandemic, a lot of companies are not doing well. A lot of companies are struggling. But the fact that NIO's been able to go all the way, basically to nothing, all the way bigger than General Motors in just 4 short years, goes to show the merit, and it goes to show the growth, guys. The EV market is growing. It's growing quickly. People are looking towards the EV market to carry us into the next decade. And this is the biggest thing. You guys have to take a look at Tesla when it was first founded back in 2003. In 2003, when Tesla was first founded, a lot of people were not bullish on Tesla. A lot of people thought that Tesla was going to fail. And look at it now, guys. 15 years later, before they actually saw a profitable quarter, now currently sitting over a $600 billion market cap, and it continues to grow more and more every single day. I think it's going to be the same with NIO stock in itself, guys. I mean, the 1-year chart here, guys, you can't lie. It's up 1,642%. The amount of growth that NIO's actually sustained over the course of the year alone is undescribable to some, and a lot of people think it cannot keep this growth up. But for me, I'm looking at it from the long-term perspective of NIO's consistently making new cars. They're bettering their technology. They're working on huge catalysts that are going to up the EV game, like better batteries and self-driving chips. They're working on a robo-taxi delivery service. They're always getting analyst upgrades, and they're trying to expand as fast as possible by raising capital. Guys, everything that NIO has going for itself is just screaming buy at $46.87. I think NIO stock is worth the risk. I think it's worth the buy. Yes, every investment is a risk, no matter how you guys want to look at it. But guys, looking at the bigger term perspective, NIO stock is going to be growing for a very long time, and it does have the possible chance to be the next Tesla, guys. I don't want anybody to count it out that, oh, NIO can't be the next Tesla. Guys, NIO's on its way to be the next Tesla. In just 1 short year alone, NIO went from nothing to something, and then soon enough, guys, in the next couple of years, NIO's going to go from something to everything, guys. NIO's going to be a huge company. Buy NIO stock, guys. It is worth the investment, $46.87. With that being said, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of NIO stock. Do you guys agree with my NIO stock price prediction? If you guys own NIO stock, how many shares do you guys own, and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.